there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested. Also, maybe give it a like if you want. Hey, let's do a random ranking today. Let's go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Then I'll hop into that comments section and we'll talk about movies. I'm a little late to the comments lately. Work should ease up in a week or so. It's just been it's been difficult, but it's just a couple days behind. But I'll catch up. But yeah, let's get to picking some movies. Let's do this. Whoa, I almost knocked over a bit of pottery over there. Okay, 1. I feel a slip cover. Let's do something right here. 2. And then, you know what? I was getting some interesting movies from back here. What was that, last week or so? Let's pick a 3rd one from right there. That one feels very old and dusty. Okay. Okay. That slipcover one was the Bourne Identity. And I remember the 2nd one was coming out, and this one comes with a free ticket to see the 2nd one, called The Bourne Supremacy. So this was in 2004. I'm trying to remember if I got into that movie for free or if I used this ticket. Actually, let's find out. Is the ticket still here? It is. The ticket is still here. I was gonna say, because I worked at a movie theater in 2004, but I didn't work during this time, but I still had a lot of friends that did. And my sister worked there, and I think she was a manager actually by this point, so she got me in to see it. But she really liked the Bourne movie, this one, and I actually hadn't seen it. So she's like, well, so that you can watch the 2nd one, let's go get the 1st one. And I can't remember, she might have even bought it for me. I think she maybe bought it for me because she was really excited for me to see the 2nd one. So we bought this, watched it so that I could see the sequel. And I'm trying to remember, does Moby end all of these movies, or was it just the 2nd one? Because I'm thinking a Moby song plays at the end of all of them. Maybe the same Moby song plays at the end of every single one. If not, I'm just thinking of the new one. Or sorry, not the new one. The 2nd one, the new one at the time. Because I feel like I remember leaving the theater feeling cool because, I don't know, that song just made me feel awesome or something. Not me myself, but just like the moment felt awesome, and I was just like in a good mood when that song was playing and I was walking out of the theater. It all just felt good. I remember Man on Fire did that to me also. I worked at the movie theater when that came out, and I was sweeping the theaters and like that sumas, I don't know what they're saying, but that part, me and my buddies were like sweeping the theater to that, and it was just like, man, this is great. This is like, we just felt so good. But yeah, these really aren't my types of movies right here, but you know, I watch them. Man, Matt Damon, I mean, we all age, but like when you think of what he looks like here versus what he looks like now, he looks like a completely different man. Next, we have Sunshine, Danny Boyle. This has that great music in it that I feel like was also in 28 Days Later, right? And it was also in Kick-Ass 1. I think that, right? Or was it used in all of those? I'm pretty sure it was. But it was like something in C minor, something in D minor. I can't remember now. You know, I can't even like mimic it right now. But you know, in Kick-Ass, Big Daddy's like, take cover, child. You know, like that part. But yeah, I always like this movie. It turns a little like, well, it's already sci-fi, but it turns like extra sci-fi, like ooh, there's a villain. Sort of sci-fi at the end, and it's kind of like, this feels different than it felt like before, but I still really like it. I feel like it's bizarre, and I really like that about it. Danny Boyle, right? Okay, yeah. And then we have Balls of Fury, which is a very funny movie. You know, I haven't watched this in a long time, but I really do like it. Um, Trying to remember this guy's name right here. His name is Dan Fogler, right there. Dan Fogler's great. I wish he got more play. He is great in this. He's also in Fanboys. That might be where I saw him first. Is that right? He was on Walking Dead. He had a very emotional scene in Walking Dead. I think he kind of like left the show for a little bit, and I think that was to film like the Harry Potter, Fantastic Beast movies, because he would like pop in and then he would like leave for a little bit, and I always think he was off filming the Fantastic Beast movies, but then they'd bring him back in, and he'd look completely different. But yeah, when they brought him back at the end, speaking of, I still got to make a Walking Dead finale video because I finally did finish the show. It was just, you know, a major part of my life watching that, so I feel like I should document it. But yeah, that he really got me there. I think he's a great actor. I really love him. I want to see him do more dramatic stuff. Like, I feel like he could be a great, like, younger, like Paul Giamatti type. Like, I would love to see him in a movie like Sideways. He's great. Love to see him in a Shyamalan film, you know. But this movie is really good. Really fun watch. I like it quite a bit. But how are we gonna rank these? Okay, actually this is pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go with Sunshine as number 1. Then I'm gonna go with Balls of Fury, that comedy, at number 2. And then the Bourne Supremacy movies, just like that type of like, I don't even know what you call it. Spy movie, spy thriller. I don't know, like the Jack Ryan movies don't really do anything for me. The James Bond movies don't do that much for me, but I think just because of the legacy of James Bond, I'm a little bit more interested in those. But the Bourne films, I think I've seen the first 3 only, and then lost track. I don't even know. Maybe I've only seen the first 2. I don't remember. And then didn't they add Jeremy Renner? He started making spin-offs, but they're just not my thing. So I'm going to go Sunshine number 1, then Balls of Fury, which is about table tennis, and it's a sport movie. So if you have a sport list to make, be sure to watch this one. And then the Bourne Identity. So my question to you is, have you seen these movies? These three right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.